welcome to NLTV so Manula Awas. Aji edi amikan buigina ase mohan edi senior veteran politician Mr. Imkong Imchen ode buigina ase. To sir mohan aji edi apni ki lok pawole aha do. Apni amikan hunishe apni party shift kurishe kena hunishe mohan party apni NTTP di thagishe recently merge kurigena NPF aro NTTP kan merge kena apni an NTTP party hujise ekta hujise ido wase mohan kali hunishe kandi hunishe ke apni aro resignation dishe NTTP party de to ite BJP party de apni join kona ase ido reason to amikan la viewers kande guidi paro apni.
Thank you to NLTV. Yes, I got elected from Naga People's Front, the MPF party in 2018. Later last year, we merged with the NLTV party. So legally, right now, I'm a NLTV MLA. Even though I got the mandate from the NPF. While observing the activities of the presidential of the party in the state as well as in the center, under the dynamic leadership of Sri Narendra Modi ji, I was quite impressed, and I myself became one of his admirers. I watched his leadership quality and his leadership dynamics. So I was looking for an opportunity, whether I should be joining the BJP party, even though I'll be a new member in that given party. Of course, I studied philosophy of BJP. It is formerly it was known Jansang, and then the RSS. When I was in the college, in the Koima College, during mid-70s, there was quite a lot of talk about the RSS. It was a Congress regime, 70s. So I came across certain books on RSS, and it's a political wing, Jansang. Later on, it was restyled as a BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party. Their ideological base. Yes, I was only a college student, but I tried to understand at least some of the underlying principal factor, and what is RSS, and then what is BJP, and so on and so forth. I understand that it is, especially this RSS establishment is a well-entrenched institution. In a way, it is even deeper than the Hindu Mahasabha. And BJP happened to be one of the branch. They call it political wing of the RSS. So in order to understand the BJP, you need to understand the structure and the philosophical the best of the RSS. So whatever humble things I could gather within my own the mental capacity. It is even within me. So it is not a new thing for me to be in that company. That is my background. I was given the privilege. I have never asked for ministership. 2003 election, I got elected from independent platform. 4 of us got elected from independent. And I thought that Nifuryo could be a good chief minister. So I met Nifuryo after the election. I went myself, along with Mr. Chongshilamba, who also got elected from independent platform. So we told him that we are supporting your leadership without any condition, without any bargaining. It is free, but we will be supporting you. At that time, he was his party was having 19 and House of 60. Jamil was having 21. So I told him, you mistake claim that you have the strength of 21. And there is every scope of increasing from 21 to 31. So you may still stake claim to form the government. So he was happy. It was Kohima in his private house. Now they call it legacy. It was in that house. Morning. Nifuryo never invited me for the record. Huh? We went ourselves, 2 of us. We went voluntarily ourselves. And then told him that we are supporting your leadership. Then Mr. Kotobi and then Mr. Chubachang were also in the independent. So we were put up in the Hotel Fair at Kohima. Then we were asked to ship our place from Hotel Fair to Mr. Pele, that conductor, that Chicago sector. So when 4 of us were staying there, Nifuryo, Keo Kapetari, Zet Opet, Sir Rosale, Kekiho, Tinijo. 6 of them came to 4 of us. So, okay, they just simply told us, okay, we have taken a decision that all the 4 of you will be given cabinet berth. So you have to give us in a small sheet of paper your portfolio preference. So immediately I stood up. Sir, we ask for nothing. We support you without any bargaining, without any condition. So we are not after any post. This is, in the name of God, I'm telling you the truth, the only truth, the naked truth. We're not for ministership, no any others. Our only desire is to see that you become the chief minister. Now 6 of you are here. I hope you have selected you as the leader of the party. They said that not yet, but any finality. But we are also thinking in that line. That was the reply. And then 6 says, we have already taken decision. It is a unanimous decision. We'll keep all the four of you as a cabinet part. So you have to keep us in a small paper, your name and number fellow. So we wrote, against my wish, I also put myself. Then later on, Ryu was elected as a leader, and then he was made chief minister, and the four of us were given cabinet posts. That way, we came along. 2008, I contested from the EMPF, 13 or so EMPF. 18 years MPF. Then 1823 met we. I too admit that there was a certain error of judgment politically in our part. When the proposal came that we wanted to form an oppositionless government so as to pave way for a political settlement. Actually, I raised that question. How does it connect forming oppositionless government with another political issue? How can it be possible? How can it be connected? But the reply came that once we are united, our approach will be united. And with that united opinion, will pursue the Naga brothers and the government of India that Nagas are having a single opinion, and therefore the settlement should be expedited. So the crowd were in favor of merging. So as a Democrat, I have to go along with the majority opinion. So that is the story. And later on, I was actually thinking in my own world that this may be a error of judgment, politically. And my observation at a point of time proved to be true. Anyway, since it was a decision conscientiously taken, I have to go along with my own words. So till the other day, I was coming, but when the Election Commission of India make their announcement that election for the 14th House will be conducted, I thought that it is a time to set myself free, to give myself at liberty to decide what I wanted to do. So I left the NLTV party, MP party of course, NDPP, and then I have applied for registration of my name in the BJP party. They have admitted me. Now I'm seeking for party ticket, and I thought that if BJP, beside others, if they wanted to give it to a winning candidate, it should be given to me in the 28 Kuridang Assembly segment.
Thank you, sir. And mo yadi awak ta sir ke question hoti umunja do. Apni 28 Koritang Assembly constituency bajaya se. तो अपनी हाला मनुखान अपनी हाला constituency area मनुखान और अपनी ला party workers kan अपनी बीजेपी दी join करो तो हम कुछ बागिना अपनी के accept करेस ना नहीं.
Well, every assembly segment up to 60, it differs geopolitically. Geopolitically, it differs from one constituency to another. 90% of my supporter, if not more, they are less bothered in which party I am, but they are more bothered about who I am, who am I. So their votes is based on my personal relationship with them. And therefore, every time I change my party from EMP to NTPP, I have called my constituency office bearer and taken their consent, and my village council consent. Even this time also I have taken their consent. So we are less bothered about the political party affiliation that you are having, but we are more bothered about your personality. And therefore, we are for you, not for your party. That is your simple reply. So I am confident that my position lies individually with him.
Okay, sir. Sir, अपनी ला opinion पे अमान ला का political issue ला दे अपने लोग कुछ नहीं because अपनी बा आगे देखो आनिशना state government बा इधु नाका political issue तो expected करूँ करने अपनी हान merge कर सकते ना NTTV और NPF merge कर सकते so इतु ला दे अपनी भी लोग कुछ नहीं sir.
Yeah, why not? As a bona fide Naga citizen, and then the more so, right from my childhood, I was psychologically involved in this Naga freedom movement since 1955. 1955, you cannot imagine, isn't it? 1955. The grouping of villages. But 1955, my village was not necessarily grouped with other villages, but we were chased out from our village. I was a small kid. And then we have to stay in our kitty. It was Assam police operation. Then Naga movement started gaining momentum. Assam police could not control. So it was sent over to the Defense Ministry. So Indian military operation started. It's a long story. And my father was an NNC member from my village. And I have seen how he has pressed his thumb on the plebiscite paper. He used to give it, he used to show us from time to time before he died. No, I do not know where is it. So we were in that line. My hesitation to learn only even this Nagamis, it hampered me. And then even today I cannot understand Nagamis properly nor Hindi. Of course, I am a dull person to understand other languages except my Musan. And then I took Naka English or our English, Naka, our accent English. People laugh at me. In the assembly also people also laugh at me because my pronunciation even I cannot understand. So how do I expect others to understand my language? I'm a village product. I'm a rustic politician, rural-based politician. I live in the village. I love my village. I love village culture because I'm a villager. Even in the present house, 60, I'm the only postiwala. I'm the only villager. 59 are urbanites. Countrymate. I'm a countrymate politician, rustic politician. But I have story behind me. And therefore, when anybody talk about the political issue, I made myself conscious. So when the leader of the government assures us that there is a bright future, there is opportunity to solve the problem, I was interested. Later on, my judgment proved wrong. So today, since 2015, one thing I was happy was with Narendra Modi is he himself was there in that evening when the framework agreement was signed. He himself was there. He himself spoke. And this putting up signature may be Iron Ravi, but he was the authorized person on behalf of government of India to put his signature. So that is as good as the Prime Minister or President of India. Ravi's signature carries like that. And the Moiba signing is also carries the same thing. So I thought that the things are moving in the right direction, and we are going to see a project tomorrow. But government of India opened its box. This is the box. Look, gentlemen, I'm opening it. You take whatever you want. They have opened the box, which was under lock and key. We had to pick and choose. Instead, we wanted the whole box. So government of India said, no, you should not take the whole box. It belongs to everybody. But you can pick and choose. It's for you to pick. So under that given opportunity, I always advocate that there should be an approach in the political diplomacy. There should be flexible diplomacy and the spirit of give and take. I should also surrender some of my right. You should also some of your right, so that we can meet and cohabit together. That should be the diplomacy and approach. If I see that you are wrong, and you are totally wrong, without going into the merit of your argument or your contention or your submission, whatever you call it, if I see that if she is speaking that she is wrong, that is a preconceived notion, isn't it? Well, something like that. That is one. Number two is, for example, whatever government of India has signed, the framework agreement or agreement process, whatever agreement they have entered upon, the talk labeled, the official status labeled, actually for record, the Manmohan Singh and then Deepika Hooda, all those fellows, they have agreed to conduct the talk on the Prime Minister level in a third country. Even though I think even the agreeing to talk on a Prime Minister level or a third country is also good enough, but which is not practicable. We have to appreciate each other. Therefore, even though it is not Prime Minister, no, it is not in the third world, within India. It may be here in Kohima or Dimapur or Mohawk or anywhere, or Johad or whatever, convenient to both parties. Talk should be, it is elevated to minister level. Now, whether it is Arun Ravi or A.K. Mizra, they are retired personnel. Retired personnel. They are under the political guidance and control. They cannot take decision. By protocol, it doesn't permit. They have to consult. Only then they can talk with you. They have to seek yardstick. Up to what level, up to what extent I should commit. If they come this way, that way, what do I say? I have to take tuition from you, coaching from you, and only after that I'll go and talk. But if you go in your level as a minister, then you have a certain degree of autonomy to take decision. That is one. Number two is, since I'm not a government minister in the ruling government, I have to roll it through you, only through you, I have to meet my prime minister. That is also after having briefed by you. So these are the protocols involved. It consumes time and patience. And therefore, I was having complaint under talk mechanism. And then there is a prominent, significant element of arrogance on the part of both the parties and rigidity. Therefore, I don't see any progress, dramatic progress, and then a peace process. Therefore, that is one aspect. After the formation of UPA government in the state, I am party to it. Whatever wrong, whatever mistake committed by this government, I am also part of it. I have to appear it. I have to admit it. Yes, we have committed. But, yeah, it is a collective responsibility. Therefore, as a core committee member, I try to attend each and every core committee meeting call. I attended. There was not a single occasion, single meeting where we came across any substantive agenda on the political issue. And our core committee has never met any government of India officials. Only after the meeting, only 2-3 of them will go to Delhi. Whatever they talk, we do not know. And they'll come and talk with us, blah, 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 blah things. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I said nothing happened. So we have misled Naga people in this area. That is my point. We have misled the Naga people unnecessarily. Unnecessarily means without any warrant. Without any warrant. We have misled our own people for their own destiny. This is my stand.
Okay, so sir, apni itu core committee ko state government ba du apni angke select ko na core committee panas na apni andu
UPA. UPA government. Your oppositionless government. We have constituted unto ourselves one core political core committee for Naga issue. And that core committee was expected to do the facilitation job as a facilitator. We are supposed to do the facilitation job. No sort of facilitation in any way. I'm one of the living witness. And I'm talking what I mean. I mean what I'm talking. I'm very serious in this issue.
Sir, dia mohan ekta ko last question ta hudiu munja dia rumors cha say that idu kali rati bai pachen la khore ki supporter BJP supporter khan ticket na pala ki hangama ki huse idu la ki sadu Delhi dak phunji she ne honi ase do Delhi re dia mohan senior ni mohan laga source pa honi ado aro meeting lobo ga se January 29th te inia ko na ta khan 30 seat to hana glo sharing in the thakibo ko ase NTPP law de tadibi apni ki ko apni tu bhalasna biasla apni bi tu kiniga ko
Acha, okay. About the last evening incident, I also came across in the social media. And then I was wondering whether it was really happened or for what purpose. I do not know. Because I'm only a fresh member of the BJP party. I'm no one. But as a senior public servant, I thought that 2018 it was 2040. So 2023, it would be doing justice if it could be made 30-30. 30-30, and then form a coalition government. You lost nothing, I lost nothing, both will be the gainer. But why they are sticking to it 2040 up 2018 formula, I don't understand. I don't understand. Because I knew that this is 2023. 5 years gone, it was 2040. After 5 years also, it is 2040. Then, even next year also, it says that it should be 2040 again. So they should declare that 2040 is a permanent factor, and it is not subject to changes. If that is so, announce it, declare it. If it is negotiable, negotiate 30-30. Or otherwise a free contest. Even in my own constituency, I'm told that there are 2-3 BGP aspiring candidates, including myself. That means the BGP is a popular with the grassroots people. That means that shows that BGP is demanded by the people. That is a fixed volume. No? Therefore, not only in my constituency, there are so many other constituencies also where BGP party is in demand. People wanted to contest from BGP country. Of course, everybody will be dumb tech and hurry claiming a BGP ticket doesn't mean that he is winning. But among many, there are quite a few substantial numbers, substantial candidates who are likely to be in a position to win the election. And winning the election matters a lot in the House of 60. So that's what I felt. 30-30, I think it will do justice to both the parties.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Aji Guan Nishina Amikan de Koritang 28 Koritang Assembly constituency laga four-time MLAs na sir apni na four-time MLA ase tai senior veteran politician ase aru ede taila naam to Imkong Imchen ase. So tai ba amikhan ge iman satisfactory amikhan ge information dia gane pishi khushi ba ase ede amikhan alak khobor hunibo garne NLTV sai dekibi moi nawar pongan ase reporter aru moila video journalist Ausanap. Thank you so much.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.